Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of the Wyze Cam V3. That's their latest model. They had, I think, the V1. I mean, there was probably not the V1, it was just the Wyze Cam, and then they came out with the V2 and the pen, Wyze Cam pen, and I have a couple of these Wyze Cam V2 and also the Wyze Cam pen, which is basically the same thing, but you can just rotate it and it has a little bit wider view angle, but the quality is a little bit limited. I mean, the functions, everything are really good, very convenient. It's not perfect, and it is a really nice thing. I mean, for the price, we cannot complain. It's awesome, but the image quality or video quality is definitely not the greatest. And I heard that with the Wyze Cam V3, they have upgraded the quality, especially during the night. It should be much better. So here we have the basic features. We have still 1080p, but we have some kind of weather resistance, waterproofness. We have two-way audio. Can't remember if we had this with the old one. Yeah, with the micro SD card. I mean, we don't get a card, but we get a card slot, so you have to buy your card. And we still have the free cloud, which I really appreciate, with a 12-second video every 5 minutes. A lot of people are not aware of that. It's only 5 minutes. If there's a cat and 2 minutes later there's a burglar, the camera won't catch the burglar. It's just to know for you. If you want to avoid these problems, you will have to make this Cam Plus subscription here. And then the color night vision, that's something which they also advertise for the V3. So the other thing is, it is waterproof, so it's suitable for outside. I mean, not for submerging, but for normal use outside. But it's not the same thing as the Wyze Cam outdoor. There is still the Wyze Cam outdoor camera, and that's a total different thing. It's difficult to take this thing out here, so it's still a big difference. This thing here, I mean, it's somehow waterproof, water protected, but it doesn't come with a battery. It's a total different thing than with the Wyze Cam outdoor or the Blink outdoor or other outdoor cameras which have a battery inside which lasts for months or sometimes even years. It's a different thing here. Usually you don't want to add this thing outside and have the cable, and then it can be also a problem to have this outside. You would have to have something waterproof. I mean, sometimes you have these things and you can do this outside, but I prefer to have this inside. I mean, the thing is, it works even through a window. I mean, it's not a PIR camera like all these battery operated cameras. It's a normal motion detection camera, so it can work pretty good through a window. Let's say you have the window here, you put it really close, and then you shouldn't have a lot of reflections, and that this could even work during the night. Yeah, we have protection here. We have the same foot as we are used to have. I mean, with the V2 we had it already. Yeah, so here we are. It looks pretty good. I mean, definitely more stylish than the old one. I mean, I'm not complaining about the old one, but it's a good thing. So let's check on the USB and the openings and everything. I have prepared this already because it's super hard to open. I've been able to open the micro SD card slot with my fingernails, but not this thing here. But anyway, I don't know what it actually is. It's not something common, so I close this thing again. It looks like the protection is not bad here. It's pretty flat, it's pretty strong, everything. What we have as a special thing, of course, the USB is not a standard like micro USB or USB-C or so. It's connected already to the camera, I guess, to make it more waterproof. Yeah, that's good and bad. I mean, but I have seen micro USB which are waterproof. I don't know why they didn't do that, but anyway, it is as it is. And then we have this connector here and the other USB cable. Yeah, that's then the micro USB Yeah, okay, doesn't look too bad, and then we have pretty long cable. So I'm going to connect this thing to the app and show you a couple of pictures, and then I'll put it outside, and then I can show you some first videos. By the way, we have also this small instructions manual if you're interested into that, also for the app, and a little bit of instructions how to connect and what the light means. And what I have found out, that this is actually nothing to open here. This is just a button here which we need to press, like a reset or to connect. So I'm going to add the micro SD card, and then I'm going to connect this. So here we are. I have no idea to which side we have to put this thing here. This is a Samsung, which is highly recommended. From my side, I would say this is the best thing what you can buy. Don't buy any cheap stuff when it comes to micro SD cards. Yeah, you can see it's pretty much flat. To release it, yeah, it works, yeah, even when it's really flat or deep inside. So we close this thing here. Yeah, don't buy any cheap thing. It's not worth. Buy Samsung or SanDisk definitely, and nothing else. Stay away from everything else, more or less. Yeah, so here we are with the power. I'm plugging this thing in, so you will be also able to see how much power this is consuming, and I don't see anything now. I have really no clue. We have a red light, but it's not showing any power, or really low, 0.2. Now it's increasing a little bit. Yeah, this is just for you if you want to use that outside for a while, let's say with a power bank, so you know how much power it will consume. But usually that's not something which you can run for weeks or so, maybe for a day with a large power bank or so, but it's just consuming too much. I heard I think up to 2 amps or so it's using, so it's definitely too much for longer time with just a power bank. But for a couple of hours or so, maybe one day, it should work. So here we are again with this button. We have to press this thing for 3 seconds here. It's a little bit tough. I use my fingernail.
Ready to connect.
Yeah, stop. Actually, the instruction said I have to press for 3 seconds.
Ready to connect.
And now it was much sooner than 3 seconds. So here we are, you can see I have a lot of things already from the Wyze company, and so I click on the plus here, add a device, cameras, the V3 here, plug in to power outlet. I have this already. Do we have the red flashing light? Yeah, we have it. And we click on next. Pull the base away from device, press the setup. Yeah, I have already done this. I heard ready to connect. Yes, click on next. We choose the Wi-Fi. We have to enter the Wi-Fi password here. Okay, that should be the password of the router. Let's click on next. Now we have to scan this QR code with the camera.
QR code scanned. Please wait.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Let's put this thing here. I heard QR code scanned. Let's see.
Setup completed.
Setup completed. That was really cool, really fast. Yeah, I'm not complaining. We can enter a name. Okay, maybe I'll buy more than this one here. So I say it's the number 1. Click on finish. Yeah, then of course some promotion for Wyze Cam Plus. I don't need that. And so I click on continue, share later, yeah. And then again, Cam Plus. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Come on, guys. I don't need this thing here. I know what it is. Share, maybe later again. How many times will they show this to me? Connecting, yes. New firmware is available. Okay. Yeah, then we do the upgrade. Maybe there's something important here. Yeah, so the update is done. So hopefully we'll be able to get an image now. Yeah, now here we are. You can see that here what I have placed this thing in front of the camera. Of course, it's probably not the camera's favorite distance, but still we are getting a decent picture here. Maybe I can show you around a little bit here. Yeah, it's not, I have seen better images. I would say it's not the worst. It's not the best. It's a little bit washed out somehow. I mean, I have tested just recently a webcam 1080p and it had the much better image. It's, I think, highly compressed and somehow washed out or so. But yeah, it is as it is. This is something which we are used or were used, and it looks like it's not much better here. It's a little bit disappointing here, but I'll put it outside or at least close to the window, and then I'll see how it goes compared, especially, oh yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, I forgot that I had still this protection sheet on, but I'm not sure if it makes really a big difference. Let's try again. Yeah, the image is definitely a little bit better. It's still not perfect, but it is a little bit better now. Okay, that was my fault, definitely. Yeah, now it's definitely on an acceptable level, definitely not bad. I mean, I'm not expecting the best quality because I also want to keep the space consumption and the bandwidth, everything on an acceptable level, so I can deal with some kind of limited quality. But it will be interesting to see how it performs outside, especially side by side with the old V2. That's the old V2. You can see this thing here, you can see them side by side. I think the V3 is definitely also, regarding how it looks, it's more sophisticated. It's the better thing here, except of course that it was more convenient to have everything here, and also this USB-A port here, so you can power other things from here. That was really convenient. If you just use this thing inside, then it's a little bit a limitation when we don't have this USB-A as an extra power for other things anymore. This is something which I really see at the moment. Apart from that, it's pretty similar. Similar size, similar weight. This makes a little bit more, the more sturdy impression, and you can definitely feel that's something which also suitable for outside. So we have the image still here, very stable, and I see the power consumption is 0.3 amps. I have seen higher values, so the 0.3 amp is actually pretty low. And so when we do the calculation with a 10,000 milliamp power bank, you could run this thing for about 30 hours, so more than 1 day, which is pretty cool if you just want to do a one-time thing, have it outside with a power bank, waterproof power bank or so. So I'll put it there at the window and then we'll go from there. So I hope I will be able to show you some decent footage. So here we are about 24 hours later. The camera has always been online. I haven't noticed any outages or so, and it has been detecting a lot, and everything looks really good. I mean, not only good, I mean really good. I mean, it's almost a life changer. I maybe do other videos about that, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things. So here we have the camera, and reacts pretty quickly when you do connect, and you can see the quality is still very good. So here we have some live view, but I've done the settings here. I mean, we have a couple of settings. We have the event recording. You can choose what you want to detect, and notification detection settings. I had it on the default on 40 out of 100. Didn't activate the detection zone. I didn't activate the alarm, and also some other settings. I haven't changed a lot, except there's a light, and because I had it so close to the window, I decided to remove the blue indication light. that's the one here, the camera status light. It's not needed, and it's actually a little bit mirroring, and so I turned it off. That's good. I also deactivated the night vision mode, and I had it on continuous and synced and everything. So I can show you a little bit of a playback. And what I noticed is also that it's doing a better job than the V2. With the V2, I had to wait extremely long. I mean, we still have to wait for a little bit for the playback because it's on an SD card. It's not a hard disk, but it's much better. So you can see we can really go fast, and it changes the time almost immediately. This hasn't been the case with the V2. It was always a big problem with the V2. You can see I can really go really fast, and this was the night and has been covering everything. You can see no outages here. Sometimes with the V2 you have some small interruptions here, and definitely no interruptions here. It has been recording the whole night, and it's pretty fast for an SD card. Then let's go to the events, and obviously Wyze Cam has turned on the Wyze Cam Plus for this new camera. It's probably every time you buy a new camera, unfortunately. So we have some more options than usually and more recordings. And what we see, it has a lot of false alerts. Yeah, it is a little bit probably too high on 40 out of 100, maybe too sensitive. I will probably go a little bit lower. I had the old camera, the Wyze Cam 2, which is really side by side. I had it on a 40. I have this on a 44, so it's even higher, but it has been capturing more than the old one. So, but I still want to go a little bit lower. But it's pretty good. I mean, except from some false alerts, especially regarding the wind. Sometimes there was just wind here in the palm trees, and Wyze said, yeah, there's a car, there's a person, there's movement, there's everything, but it's just maybe here it's a little bit shade. Then we had the palm trees here, but it's not insane. I mean, when I go a little bit lower with the sensitivity, I think everything will be fine, more or less, at least as good as we can expect this thing here. I wanted to show you something from yesterday. So here we had an event that was within the same minute, and you can see, I mean, I have 3 cameras there. I have the new V3, I have the old V2, and I have the Wyze Cam Outdoor. And you can see the first camera which has detected something is the new V3. You can see that here. Here person package delivery, and it started, yeah, when we go back at 26, I think 26 seconds. And the second one was actually not the old one, the V2, which is called here the Cam 3, unfortunately, but it's the V2. No, that was not the V2. The second one was actually the Wyze Cam Outdoor about 2 seconds later. The problem was then only that it had so long time to transmit. The Wyze Cam Outdoor needs really a lot of time, extremely a lot of time to transfer, so it has been uploaded to the cloud a little bit later. And but the Wyze Cam V2 was later. You can see it has been starting recording about 31. It was even after the Wyze Cam Outdoor, I think. So a huge upgrade, definitely. The package guy is visible when he is approaching our home already, and with the old V2 camera he is only visible when he is making the picture of the delivery couple of seconds later. Huge improvement here, especially regarding the quality. I'm going to show you this here. Yeah, here you are. It's just on the mobile phone, but I think you get the point. I will do more videos about that, really, especially about the quality from my PC, but I hope you get the point. This is the old V2 camera, and you can see how dark this is, almost nothing to see. And when we go to the new camera, you can see it's exactly same time. It's 7:16, and here also 7:16. Same time, same illumination, same angle, same position, same everything. You can see the detail. I mean, there's almost nothing to see from the neighbor's car here. That's insane here, and we can see that here. I mean, you can't read the plate, but there's a huge difference. And also the tree, from the tree, there's nothing. There's just a black area with the old camera, and with the new camera you can see details. That's absolutely incredible. And of course, same thing with the video. So here you can see a video running at the night with the old V2 camera. And here you can see same thing with the new camera. I mean, total different thing, absolutely life changer, and for me definitely works. I have to play a little bit with the sensitivity and all the other settings, but it's definitely a huge upgrade compared to the V2. And for me, that's the way to go at the moment, definitely. The problem is just a little bit to buy. I mean, it's not on pre-order anymore, but it's only available at their website. I think it's not available on Amazon, but I still will put down the link to these cameras, to the Wyze cams on Amazon, so you can check it out. And if you want to wait maybe till it's listed there with Prime, just check every now and then on the link down in the description. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.